Hello everyone, Carson here back on Sudoku on New York Times. Today is August 28th, 2024. Let's start today's hard Sudoku. Alright, I see that these nines point left. These nines point down. These ones force the digit 1 into one of these two cells in block 2. These ones force the digit 1 into one of these two cells in block 4. These ones force the digit 1 into one of these two cells in block 8, and these ones force the digit 1 into one of these two cells in block 6. These 7s point up to force the digit 7 into this cell in block 1. These 7s force the digit 7 into one of these two cells in block 8. And these two cells form a 1-7 pair, because in block 8, the digits 1 and 7 are missing. And because of these 1s and 7s, both 1 and 7 are forced into one of these two cells only, and they share the same two cells. So in order to fit both 1 and 7 into block 8, they have to go into these two cells, or in other words, these two cells are reserved for 1 and 7. So nothing else but 1 and 7 can go into these two cells. So this 1-7 pair eliminates all other digits from these two cells. Now, this 4 points left and this 4 points down. 4 cannot go into the 1-7 pair, so in block 8, the digit 4 is forced into this cell and into one of these two cells in block 5. These 5s point down. 5 cannot go into the 1-7 pair, so it is forced into this cell. Okay, so after 7 occupy this cell, I can immediately force the digit 9 into this cell. Okay, this 3 points up, so it is forced into column 2 in block 1. Okay, let's think about the missing digits of block 8. So we have 5 open cells, but there is a pair. So that means the 3 open cells left form a triple of 3, 6, and 9. This cell sees a 6, so it's 3, 9, 3, 6, 9, and 3, 6, 9 as well. These 2s force the digit 2 into this cell in block 5. And after 2 occupy this cell, I can immediately force the digit 4 into this cell. This 9 points down, and this 9 points left. So in block 5, the digit 9 is forced into column 5. And 9's here points down, eliminates 9 from these two cells, and places 9 in this cell, which also makes this 3 and 6 to complete this triple. Okay, 9 in this cell is eliminated. So the digit 9 in block 9 is forced into this cell. These 9s point left. So in block 7, the digit 9 is forced into this cell, and then these 9s force the digit 9 into this cell in block 4, and the last 9 in this Sudoku puzzle is forced into this cell. Alright, all 9s are placed. So let's think about another digit. These 7s force the digit 7 into this cell in block 5, which eliminates 7 from this cell and makes this a 1, this a 7, and these 7s points back up, so 7 is forced into this cell in block 2, which immediately makes this a 1, because 7 occupied one of the two possibilities for 1, so 1 has to go here, and then these two cells contain the missing digits 3 and 6 to make up this column, which makes this an 8. Column 5 is missing 1 and 8. And column 6 is missing 3 and 6. Row 9 is missing 2, but this cell sees 2, so I can place 2 into the other open cell, and this cell is a 5. The missing digits of block 9 are 3, 6, and 8. this cell sees a 6, so it's 3, 8, 3, 6, 8, and 3, 6, 8. The missing digits of row 8 are 2, 3, and 8. The missing digits of column 7 are also 3, 6, and 8. 3, 6, and 8. Okay, this cell sees a 6. Oh wait, 3 cannot go into this cell because it sees the 3 from up here. So this can't be 3. 3, the digit 3 in block 7 is forced into one of these two cells. This 8 points left. So in block 1, the digit 8 is forced into row 3, and then these 8 points right. Actually, the missing digits of row 2 are 3, 6, 8. So let's fill those in. And these 3 cells actually form a 3, 6, 8 triple. So in block 3, these 3 open cells can only contain 3, 6, and 8. The keyword is only. So 3, 6, and 8 have to be kept into these 3 cells because nothing else can go into the cell, and we cannot have empty cells. We cannot have empty cells, and nothing else apart from 3, 6, and 8 can go into these 3 cells. So in other words, 3, 6, and 8 have to be kept into these 3 cells. Otherwise, one of these cells would end up being empty. So we have to keep 3, 6, and 8 into these 3 cells. So this is the other way a triple would work. So yeah, this is indeed a 3, 6, 8 triple. And actually, in this triple, the digit 6 is forced into one of these two cells, and no matter what, this cell cannot contain a 6, because it is guaranteed to see a 6 from here. In this triple. In this triple, 6 has to go into one of these two cells, which both eliminate 6 from the cell. So I can actually force this to be a 3 and this as a 6. This 3 points back to the right and makes this a 3. Because in this triple, 3 has to go here. Okay. And then 3 in this cell is eliminated. I can force the digit 3 into this cell in block 1. The digit 7 in block 3 is forced into this cell. And then the other missing digits of block 3 are 2, 4, and 5. Well, this 2 points up, so I can force 2 into this cell. And then this cell also sees 5, so I can place the 5 and 4 like this. This cell is a 2 to complete this row, and then 4 and 8 are the missing digits of row 3. Okay, these 6s force the digit 6 into this cell in block 4, which points right and eliminates 6 from this cell, making this a 3 and this a 6. And now 6 cannot go into this cell, it must be an 8, which makes this a 6. 3 8s pair down here, and anything else, let me see. This cell is for 4 or 8 only, for this column. Okay, this cell now sees 8, so it makes this a 1 and this an 8. 1 in this cell is eliminated, so in block 6, the digit 1 is forced into this cell, which also helps place the 1 into this cell in block 4. All 1s are placed. Okay. 2 and 4 here, they point left. So these two cells form a 2-4 pair, as they are the only two cells which can contain 2 and 4 in block 4. So this 2-4 pair eliminates the other missing digits, which are 5 and 8. So they go into the other two open cells in this block. This cell is a 6 to make up this row. This cell is for 2 or 4 for this row, but it sees 2. So this must be a 4, and this is a 2, 4. And The missing digits of block 6 are 3 and 5, but this cell sees 5. So I can place 5 and 3 like this, 8 and 3, 6 and 8, and okay, now this cell sees 2, so 2 is eliminated from the cell. But with this 2, the digit 2 is forced into the cell. Okay, all 2's are placed. Nice. The cell is an 8 to complete this row, which makes this 5, 8, 4, 8, and the Sudoku puzzle is complete. I finished today's New York Times Hot Sudoku in 10 minutes and 21 seconds. Okay, so this puzzle to me is, firstly, straightforward, um, but I'll go over the key spots as a quick summary. So, I feel like the 1-7 pair was very important. The 1-7 pair in block 8, the 1-7 pair in, block 8, row 7. So here, after I found the 1-7 pair, sorry, my accent went off. Okay, after I found the 1-7 pair, I could immediately place the 4 and 5 in the same block and find out the 369 triple as well. Okay, what else? Probably the 368 triple in both row 2 and block 3. 368 triples in both row 2 and block 3. I feel like those were important. So, yeah. I mean, apart from pairs of triples, I don't think there are much tricky things to see. So yeah, I just feel like this puzzle is quite straightforward. So if you spot all the pairs and triples easily, I don't think it will be a problem for you. Hopefully hopefully this video helped. Even if you have any other questions or difficulties, feel free to leave a comment down below. I'll be glad to reply you. Today's August 28th, 2024. See you all in tomorrow's New York Times Hot Sudoku Solve. Bye!